if you're the president, if you're the Secretary of State, and you're looking at this where there's these interweaving systems of alliances, and you give some guy aid because you need something and pisses everybody else off. How the hell are you supposed to keep track of this? How do they
Oh,
have these matrices that you got
oh,
up there and they're
we have so many wonderful people working in the State Department. I've met a number of them because they come are students at the War College. You should be proud of all the people who work for the Department of State. They're all of these different experts, different parts of the world. They get sent around hither and yon. Very thoughtful people. Also, I've read in the archives many CIA reports because I've gone to these presidential archives, starting with the Truman administration all the way up to Bush Sr. As you get to the more recent stuff, less of it's been declassified. So I've read most of the CIA reports I've read are for earlier periods where they've been declassified. It's impressive, the level of analysis. And I know that the CIA has several there's the analytical part of it, and then there's the send people out to do. We aren't even going to talk about what they're, which is completely different. But they're very fine analysts. And then we have like the Department of Agriculture has very fine analysts about agriculture of the whole world. So we have a tremendous amount of expertise. And the other thing that presidents get, and also the high-level bureaucrats get, are these daily reports where and they're very short because they have to be about what's going on everywhere in the world that people think is important for them to know. So there are a tremendous number of smart, well-educated people trying to get information to presidents, secretaries of states, and things. And then you have all these regional desks where there's I don't know, I can't remember exactly. I don't know the organization chart of the State Department, but you can look at it by region of the world, and people work there and provide this. So there are wonderful experts that are working on this.
you mentioned in the lecture that if China and India had figured out a way to work together, the world order could have looked completely different.
Huh?
Spell out the counterfactual for us. How would it have been
I
different?
don't
What would
know,
have
but
happened?
well, there's another question that you've got, so let's just handle it here. Well, these are the ones that I remember, which is about what the relationship was between Chiang Kai-shek
This is great. I
and
don't even have to ask the
yeah,
question.
well, no, here's it. So I spent the grand total of a week in India. It was a trip on the way back from Australia, and that was the amount of time we had. But we went into the Mahatma Gandhi Museum in New Delhi, and there's a whole piece of it where Chiang Kai-shek is giving him things. And it became really clear that Chiang Kai-shek had a really good relationship with India, deep respect for India, and this shared desire of we want to be independent. We don't want Japanese running around our country. We don't want a bunch of Westerners running around. We share this with India. And so I think if you get Chiang Kai-shek winning the Chinese Civil War and things, you might have had them team up and had a much more productive relationship.